Hi guys, so today we're going to be making BENACHIN. In this bowl, I have some chicken legs that are marinating in a mustard, vinegar, black pepper, salt, cayenne pepper, and jumbo or Maggi marinade. It's been marinating for about maybe 2 hours or 2 hours, something like that. So I took the chicken skin off and I'm going to fry it inside of the oil. And it's going to give the oil some flavor, and also you don't want to waste the chicken skin. So once it's fried, I'm just going to take it out and throw it away. And then I'm going to fry these potatoes that I peeled and I cubed. And you just want to fry them until they're browned. And you don't want them completely cooked all the way through, because they're going to be cooked again inside of the base, the sauce base for the rice. And you don't want them to be mushy. So yeah, you can see they're just browned. They're definitely not completely cooked all the way through. After this, I'm going to fry the chicken. And you want to make sure that the oil is really hot when you fry the chicken, because you want it to get a nice crisp outside. You want it to be fried like almost kind of hard a little bit on the outside, so that it doesn't fall apart when it's boiling inside of the sauce base and it holds its form. Yeah, so see how I turn the fire up, and make sure you're really careful when you're putting this in, because I burn myself all the time from this. Like, you really need to be careful putting this in and frying it. So now we're going to make the base. You have some tomatoes, onions, habanero pepper, green onions, and garlic, and a little bit of bell pepper. So we're just going to put it inside of the blender and blend it up. You don't want it to be completely like pureed. You just want it to be, I guess you could say, homogenized, sort of. You want them to be all the same size pieces. And you want them to be pretty small so that you don't have chunks inside of your rice. Yeah, you could use a pounder, a mortar and pestle if you don't want to use that. That's the original way to do it. That's the way like Gambians do it. This is my way, and it works pretty well for me since I don't have a pounder. Yeah, so just make sure blend it all the way. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm about to stop now. So this is how you want it to look, because once you fry this and stuff, it will like blend down and boil down into a sauce. So the chicken's cooked. Not completely cooked, but yeah, cooked enough. Now I'm going to put that inside of the oil. That's the base. And I'm going to stir this around, and I'm going to keep cooking this until it's like mush and it starts to turn brown. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be so good. Yeah, you don't want the chicken to be completely cooked either. You just want it to have that hard outer shell, sort of. So then when it boils and cook, okay, like you see that I'm cooking, I put some bay leaf in there, and I put some Netetu too. Netetu in English, they're called locust beans. They give some flavor to the BENACHIN. Usually you want to put some stinky stuff in there to give flavor to the BENACHIN, like dried salted fish or something like that. So I'm gonna put this in there. This Maggi, black pepper, and salt, and that's the water that I put in from the marinade. I just poured some water into the marinade, and that's what I'm going to pour into that. This is ready now. So I'm going to pour the water in there, and I'm going to let it boil some. No waste in this. Make sure you don't throw away the rest of the marinade, because that will give flavor to your rice. So I'm going to stir this around. You don't need to wait for it to boil. And I'm going to put the potatoes and carrots and everything in there. And I'm going to let it boil until the potatoes, carrots, and chicken are cooked. And then I'm going to take them out. So yeah, very careful when doing this. Yeah. Man, that chicken looks so good. Anyways, I don't even know if I'm gonna show putting the carrots in there, but I peeled some carrots and I cut them into 3 pieces and put them in there. You could also put cabbage an eggplant and a whole habanero pepper and let it boil in at this point too. Yeah. And then you like take them out later on and you put them on top of your BENACHIN. So yeah, I'm gonna let that boil. So this is my version of SUWERR. I think that's the correct pronunciation. So it's onions, habanero pepper, carrots, what's it called? Yeah, mustard and some seasonings that I'm gonna fry, and I'm gonna put that on top of the BENACHIN. So I took everything out. It's completely cooked now, and now that's just the sauce base. I soaked this rice for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I let it drain. So now I'm gonna put that in, and it's gonna make your BENACHIN, your end result BENACHIN, nice and fluffy. So I'm gonna put that in, stir it around, and that looks like it needs a little bit more water. So I'm gonna add some water to that, because you want the rice, you want it to have a little bit more water above that. I'm gonna put the measurements down below, inshallah. So yeah, I added some water, and I'm gonna turn the fire down. You want it really low, and then I'm gonna put some foil on top of that. That's dahar. I'll put the recipe down below for that too, inshallah. It's pretty simple to make. That's why I didn't really spend too much time on it. That's the SUWERR, and I put some beef franks in there because they look good on top of the BENACHIN and they taste good. And those are some boiled eggs too that are also for decoration on top. You just cook this to your liking. I don't cook it too long because I still like the carrots to be kind of crunchy. Okay, and there's your BENACHIN. Oh, this BENACHIN was so good, you guys. You have no idea. But anyways, this is the end result. Yes. Okay, that was just the plate I was giving to the neighbor. This is the plate that I did for the whole family. Yeah, and we ate the dahar on the side. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel and leave comments down below if you have any questions.